Hi and happy Thanksgiving. Today I am actually filming on Thanksgiving because the dish that I'm going to be making you really don't want to freeze and reheat or refrigerate and reheat. This is something that you want to do fresh. Today we're going to go ahead and do some maple glazed carrots. Now, because of the recall, you want to grab your you want to make sure that your carrots are not contaminated. I bought these after the recall was out and different brand. We're going to go ahead and cook these. We're going to boil them till tender and then make the sauce to go over it and then put everything in the oven. That's the reason why you want to make this right then and there and not do a cook ahead. Family traditions are something very personal to each and every single family. Thanksgiving is supposed to be about giving thanks to what you're grateful for. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for my job that makes me pay for my family. There are other things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my viewers. I'm grateful for my channel. I do want to go ahead and open up with a starter. I want to go ahead and start a thread. What are the most comical family traditions you had growing up? I'll start first. Almost every year, we would have our Thanksgiving dinner. Everything's spread out. We'd all eat. Couldn't eat anymore. Then remember, we have a can of cranberry sauce in the refrigerator, unopened and ready to be opened to be served. You're next. The first thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and boil these. It's going to take some time, so that I only have like 3 hours left before dinner is being served over at a friend's house. We're having Friendsgiving. But it didn't feel right, so I bought a turkey and I smoked it last night. I didn't have to cook, but it didn't feel right not cooking, if that makes any sense. To the water, we're going to add a little bit of salt. Remember, we're just salting for flavor. We're going to go ahead and add 2 pounds, because there's going to be 6 people there. We're going to have 2 pounds of carrots. We're going to boil that until tender, then drain it. Let's clean you off a little bit. Now we're going to work on the glaze. We're going to take a half a stick of butter and melt it. And to the butter, we are going to add about a half a teaspoon of garlic. Now this is a recipe you do not want to add more to, because you kind of want that savory, sweet taste to this. Garlic brings the savory, and there has to be balance. And you kind of want to let this cook a little bit. You want the garlic to fry just a little bit. You don't want to burn it, but just to cook it. We are going to add a little bit of salt, about a teaspoon. The salt brings out the sweetness of the maple flavor. Now, what I bought just for this is maple sugar. You can use syrup, but syrup already has moisture in it. We're going to be using the butter as a moisture source for the sauce. If we need to add a little bit of water, we will. But we are going to add a full cup of maple sugar. And after that, we are going to taste. And it kind of clumped up a little bit. We're going to taste to see if it needs either more garlic or more maple sugar. And it is to your taste what that balance would be. We're adding a half cup of water. And the joy of this is that you don't need to add any thickeners to it, because if you noticed, it was thick before I added the water. So all you have to do is let this boil down a little bit. If you want to add thickeners, you can. Xanthan gum, cornstarch. This is not exactly how you make a roux, but it's close enough. Just let that all melt in and boil up a little bit. You can also add pineapple juice to this. I don't have any. Okay, whenever it's at this stage, you want to taste it. See if it needs more maple flavor or if it needs more garlic flavor. Maybe some more garlic or garlic powder.
I don't think any garlic.
Alright, we'll add more garlic. Now that it's reduced quite a bit here, we can add the carrots back in here. And you can serve it like this, or you can put it in the oven for a little bit to keep warm and soak up all the goodness. We did have to add about another teaspoon of garlic, but that's what homemade cooking is all about, is that sometimes a recipe needs adjusting for your tastes and your family. We're putting it in here, and we're going to keep it in the oven until we're ready to leave. That way everything gets absorbed and doesn't get cold. Well, that is the side that we're going to be bringing over to our Friendsgiving. Like I said, we still have our smoked turkey, green beans, sweet potatoes. We have all of it. It's just, it didn't feel right not cooking. I'm not too sure why, but I'm glad I did. That way I don't have to cook for about another 2 weeks. Turkey sandwiches, turkey pot pie. It's all good. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you next time.